kid, man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. What the good Philly sports TV, bro.
Here's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas, bro.
All right, man. Eddie Hearn refused with Ryan Garcia and Ryan Garcia and Kambosos saying, and Ryan Garcia and Kambosos saying that the zone is not interested in Devin Haney and George Kambosos, that they want Kambosos to take on Ryan Garcia or whatever the opponent is. So that's what's being said. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. You go live or drop a video. And you heard it saying that the zone was very happy with Kambosos versus Haney, says Eddie Hearn. Now, at the end of the day, who can you trust in this situation? You know, Eddie Hearn be lying. You know, Ryan Garcia, I mean, you know, he could be telling the truth. I don't know. I don't know. So, like I said before, the zone can come out and the zone can simply come out and and just say what they want. They sure can. And, you know, just come out and let it be known. But you know, somebody on my sub said he heard a rumor, which I didn't heard this rumor that the zone basically don't want to pay Demetrius Andrade and Devin Haney, and their deals is coming up, and they want to cut their pay. You know, and they did cut Triple G pay for a fight. You know, and they about to pay Canelo, so that kind of sounds correct because they about to pay Canelo all this money. So, you know, they get rid of a lot of the fat. The first thing they'll get rid of is the brothers. That's the first thing they're gonna try to get rid of. You know, they don't sell. You know, can't get nobody to fight them. It's another reason why Terrence Crawford, you know what I'm saying, you know, probably won't be a good fit. They don't have no opponents over there for him or nothing like that. And then you look at the zone leadership board. It's no minority in there. It's no brothers, no sisters in there. So I definitely can see Eddie Hearn trying to save face and say they definitely want to do it. He said they actually sent the offer. I'll get there in a minute if it's not in the article. They actually officially sent the article, an offer or whatever it was, but it says Hearn says the zone happy with the Kambosos Haney fight. I love George Kambosos, so I don't want to pick holes in what he's saying, but someone is not telling Kambosos the truth, said Hearn to IFL TV and reacting to Kambosos' comment on social media about the zone not liking the Devin Haney for him. He said, quote, the zone is very, very interested with Kambosos against Haney, continue Hearn, quote. They're also very happy for Kambosos against Ryan Garcia. He's a big draw. We've already spoken to the zone. There's a deal in place to try and make this Kambosos Haney. We have a deal suggestion in writing to Lou and George Kambosos' team. We've not received anything in writing. Devin Haney is ready to go, and I hope George sees this. I love George. I love Jim. I love the team. Devin Haney is ready to get on the plane and make the undisputed fight. Hearn said, quote, there's no money issues. There are no vaccine issues. There's nothing. Haney will take the fight. Don't worry about people that might take the fight in August. Don't worry about people that might take the fight in August, September, or might not even be fighting by then. Hearn said, I think that was a shot at Ryan Garcia. So, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, like Wu-Tang Clan said, you know, if it all could be this simple, bro, shit, the fight would be done. It ain't all this simple. That's just the fact of the matter is, it's not all this simple. You know, whatever reason, he admitted that the zone also likes the Ryan Garcia deal. So, I mean, there you go. There you go. So, I mean, also then he takes a shot at Ryan Garcia by saying, you know, there's no money issues, no vaccine issues, there's nothing. Haney will take the fight. Don't worry. Hold on, don't worry about people that might take the fight in August, September, or might not even be fighting by then. Hearn said so. Took a shot at Ryan Garcia right there. He right. Don't nobody know what's going on with Ryan Garcia. Kambosos will be waiting on Ryan Garcia, take an interim fight and go against this word in Australia and take on the tune-up and wait on Ryan Garcia, and Ryan Garcia might not even show up. Think about that for a minute. Ryan Garcia might not show up. And that's shame on him. If I'm Devin Haney, ain't no second chances. This your chance right here. Just because you got the belts, well, I'll leave you to fight Lomachenko then. Or I'll leave you to duck Lomachenko. Whatever you choose to do. Whatever you choose to do. That's what I'm doing. I'll leave him to figure it out. If he don't get this deal done now, I'm not fighting him. That should be Devin Haney's stance. That should be his stance. So I don't know. I'm just tired of this, bro. I understand Lou DiBella. This is one shot to get back in the game. He should be using his leverage to get a TV deal. Honestly, he should be using that leverage to get some type of TV network deal with DAZN, get a few fights a year. But like I said before, I really don't care about this fight. I want to see Devin win for sure, like everybody else, and get this opportunity. But Jesus Christ, man. One thing to drag out a Canelo Charlo fight. It's one thing to drag out a fight in a division that is historically great. It ain't been great in a long time. You got a lot of guys that claim they all want to fight each other. Then ain't nothing happening. So, we are not in those negotiation rooms. I'm not in those negotiation rooms. So I don't know who to believe. I believe with everybody with a damn grain of salt. Real talk. I believe everybody with a grain of salt. That's what I do. I believe I take everybody with a grain of salt. You don't know who to believe, bro. The people be lying. I think you stupid. But Undisputed overrules Lomachenko fight. Make the Undisputed fights, said the agitated looking Hearn. I always said this. Someone is telling him Kambosos things that aren't right. It baffles us because Bill Haney messages me and goes, what he's about, what he on about. I don't know what that meant. We're speaking to the zone. The money is there. It's not an issue. So let's make the fight. I don't know. It's just weird. It's like I understand Ryan Garcia is a big draw. Maybe the zone prefers that fight. There you go, right there. If he talk enough, Eddie Hearn will tell you the truth. That's why the fighter, you answering your own question. He tell you right there. I don't know. It's just weird. It's like I understand Ryan Garcia is a big draw. Maybe the zone prefers that fight. There you go, right. That's the truth. He answering his own question, bro. He agitated. He the one dealing with Demetrius Andrade and Devin Haney. It's frustrating. Anytime you can walk and chew bubble gum, you defensive responsible, you fast, good feet. People not gonna want to fight you, and you black, man. Come on, man. Got 7 strikes against you in boxing already. 9. He tell you right then and there is that Ryan Garcia is gonna get. They want that Ryan Garcia, but trust me, the zone has already made the offer the Haney fight in a structure to make the fight work, and Devin is ready to go on the plane. Then if they already made the money and structure to make the fight work, then what's the weight? The weight is they prefer Ryan Garcia. His own playing everybody probably. So you want to be undisputed, take the fight, said Hearn, and sending a message to Kambosos for to face Haney. Quote, don't worry about Devin ducking. Devin will never duck anyone. He'll fight them all. Bruh. They already telling Kambosos he undisputed. Only people that's saying Kambosos ain't undisputed is Devin Haney, Bill, Eddie Hearn, and people that understand boxing. They know boxing. In Kambosos' mind, he's already undisputed, even though BoxRec says different. So he don't care about fighting Devin for undisputed. He's already when the WBC say you undisputed, you undisputed. He said, quote, so hopefully George sees this. Let's get it made. He deserves his big moment. George is a guy 135 right now. That's why Devin is prepared to take the risk, take the opportunity to fly to Australia. Continue, quote, well, he could fight Lomachenko, but The undisputed fight will overrule that. I don't agree that no, it won't. It won't overrule. I mean, unless he's just talking about in the regular free world. But most people going around thinking Kambosos is undisputed. So undisputed won't. Let's the WBC, if it overrule it in a way he talking about mandate, the WBC can mandate Haney to fight George Kambosos. So why haven't they done that? Because they already believe Kambosos is undisputed. So really, I think his options are to fight Lomachenko or fight Devin Haney for undisputed. We'll see what he does to Hearn. So, I mean, it is what it is. Eddie a good talker. But the fact of the matter is, you told the truth. DAZN prefers the Ryan Garcia fight. They probably telling y'all one thing, the money there, and they backdooring y'all and with Oscar De La Hoya negotiating the Ryan Garcia fight. But also, Eddie Hearn is right. You waiting on Ryan Garcia, that fight may never happen. Don't come back to me begging me for nothing. DAZN don't come back to me begging me to take the fight. Nothing. Nothing. Don't come over here with that bull jive. That's what he gonna come over here with, bull jive. He gonna try to come back, try to make the fight after Haney moved on or moved up or whatever the situation may be. I already know what type of time that he be on, bro. I already know. So I mean, it is what it is. He said the money there, the structure there, the fight is there. You know, and anytime you gotta try to convince people, bro, it's never a good thing. It's never a good thing. Like I said before, if Kambosos don't want to fight y'all, of course he don't. Did you see the fight with Lee Selby? Anybody can stick and move, he don't want to fight them. He don't want to fight them. It's as simple as that, bro. So we can sit here, complain, cry all day. You know, Haney got to figure it out. You're gonna be at, Kambosos' mercy. Gonna wait, take an interim fight, turn around, and the fight not gonna happen. Turn around, you're gonna be waiting for him. You're gonna be lethargic. So, like I said, Kambosos, he Kambosos, he milking this. We gotta say he supposed to milk this, but it sounds like they prefer Ryan Garcia. Well, he said they prefer Ryan Garcia. He said they prefer Ryan Garcia. That's what he said right then and there. And that's what he answered this. Oh, if Eddie Hearn talking enough, he'll tell you the real truth. Damn near guarantee every time. If Eddie Hearn talk enough, he will tell you the truth. I tell the truth. I'm just being honest. He gonna tell you the truth, telling y'all. Talk enough, Eddie gonna tell it. Right now, Eddie Hearn working overtime, time to get these fighters fights that if you look across the board, it's hard to get fights if you're a black fighter. Don't matter if you with Matchroom, DAZN, Golden Boy, PBC, they ain't fighting each other at PBC. So it's he working overtime because they boxing him out, but it sounds like they prefer Ryan Garcia. That's what it sounds like. They prefer Ryan Garcia. That's what it sounds like. So I mean, it is what it is. That's why it's important to go to the Olympics and try to get a medal. But it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think about the video. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance to get notification. We go live or drop a video. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate Gary Benson donating again. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We got business question, inquiry response, your video question. You can look for a podcast. Just upload the new episode ad free on Spotify, Goodfella TV podcast, and on Anchor, Goodfella TV podcast. Share that in the community tab and on Twitter and Facebook. If you want to be the first to know that we upload the podcast, go on Twitter, or you can probably hit a bell icon or something on Spotify, Anchor. Appreciate the love and support, but let me know